Woo, great southern outdoors. Thank you.
You want to learn how to catch some southern hospitality bass? Then join Tim Norman and I with Spro Corporation here next on Fishing University.
It's time for Fishing University with Charlie Ingram. If you want to learn how to catch more fish and bigger fish in your home waters, Charlie can show you how. Fishing University is brought to you by Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Honda 4-Strokes, Berkeley Trilene, America's strongest, Humminbird, simply clearly better, and Trojan Batteries.
Hi, sports fans. I'm Charlie Ingram, and this is Tim Norman, National Sales Manager with the Spro Corporation. We've got some exciting new baits here to test today. We're at the Great Southern Outdoors in Union Springs, Alabama, one of the best fisheries I've ever been to. Tim, talk to us a little bit about these lures that we're going to test today.
Well, these are all new products from Spro, and I could go on about each one of them. They're all different than anything you can get in the market. The Ruco Shad, the Lipless Crankbait, the Topwater Dog, and the Fat Crank 20, of course, you're well familiar with that lure. And we're going to try a new hook today from Gamakatsu, the Deep Throat. And you tell me that you designed this hook to make it practically impossible for a fish to get off of it. Well, we're going to find out.
Well, the worst thing, you know, that a tournament fisherman can do is lose fish. And this hook almost takes that away. It's a 99% once you hook them, land them deal. I mean, it really does work. But we got two baits here that the Blonde Bomber designed, I guess, and I call him Blonde Bomber, my friend Roland Martin. And this is called the Aruka Shad, which is unbelievable as far as coming through brush and this sort of thing. And you got another bait here. It's a topwater bait.
Yeah, that's a walk the dog type bait, but we made it special. We've weighted it where it'll sit in the water more parallel in a natural fashion, and it's weighted forward so that tail on the dress treble on the back of it won't drag it down. Charlie, I'm telling you, these are the best crankbaits on the market, and we can prove it to you today.
You know, you see me catch a lot of fish on this Fat Crank 20, especially smallmouth. Today we're going to catch largemouth, or try to catch largemouth, on all these lures at the Great Southern Outdoors in Union Springs, Alabama. Buddy, I'll tell you one thing. You always want to fish a windy bank. I used to think fishing this vibrating bait like this, the Ruby Shad, you need to fish the wind.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Fish right where the wind is. Best place to fish when it's too wet to plow and too windy to haul a rod.
I know it bunches up those bait fish in this time of year.
It makes them, and this thing, they think it's an injured bait fish. And you're right, this time of year. And in the spring, I retrieve this thing on a steady retrieve. And in the fall, I want to pump it just like I did there.
You pumped it?
Oh, he got it on the way down.
That's a good fish, too.
That's a pretty good fish, yeah. Ruku.
You can ask me what that stands for.
A Ruku Shad. How about that one?
Yeah, sports fan.
Yes.
That's a fat fish right there. There he is.
You got another one? Unbelievable. Oh, you done got to catch on little ones now.
Son, this place is packed. They love this bait. We designed this bait, Charlie, to run at a nose down angle. That's why we're not getting hung up in this big stump field out here, because it's actually running through the water nose down, and it hits that stump and just bounces right over it and keeps going.
It's got a number 4 Gamakatsu treble on the front and a number 6 on the back, which actually lets the tail work better.
Right.
Usually what happens is once he gets the back hook, these front ones are so sharp that they just reach and get him anyway. So you got both hooks there. You don't necessarily need, when you're using the Gamakatsu hook, you don't actually need 2 number 4s. It allows the tail to work better and allows it to stand up on the nose, right?
Exactly.
Come through the cover.
And it's also designed to lock on the bottom on that nose. It won't fall over on its side, Charlie. And that's really good for bedding fish. When they're on the bed, and you set this thing in front of them, they go nuts.
Boy, you're throwing way out there. What are you doing?
I'm going out there where the big ones are.
Unbelievable. I just stole across your line.
Go right ahead.
See what I do is just pump that. In the fall, you just kill them doing that. On the flats, we're just fishing a flat here now.
Now that worked in deep water too, won't it, Charlie?
Work in deep water, working in stump fields like we're fishing here. But primarily in the fall. In the spring of the year, I like to do that steady retrieve. Fishing grass, hop it out of that grass.
But a lot of people, Charlie, you just taught a valuable lesson. A A lot of people have missed fish they could have been catching on a lipless crankbait if they'd slow that thing down and pump it in deep water. You can catch fish 20, 30 feet on a Ruku shad just like you can in 10 inches of water.
And when the water's cold, this fish is like a worm. I mean, you know, just pump it. And there's been a lot of fish caught on a lipless crankbait.
Absolutely.
In the wintertime when the water temperature is still around 50 degrees. The main thing is this bait will stand up on its nose and come through the cover, and I think that's what separates it from the rest of them.
And got through treble hook, baby.
It
touches them. It sticks.
We'll get back to Charlie and his guest in a minute. If you'd like to win some great fishing gear, go to fishingu.com and click on Gear Giveaway.
It's a nice fish, Charlie.
Yeah, that's a pretty good little fish. Yeah, front hook gets you.
Man.
But you don't have to worry about it when that gets you. He's there. Buddy.
Now, are we fishing a regular?
Do what now?
If we're fishing a regular weedless crankbait or lipless crankbait, about that time that fish was splashing all over the place, you'd be scared to death.
I'm scared to death anyway.
But you're about to lose him.
I'm scared that these gamakatsus is going to bite me on the hand.
Well, they'll do it, man. You got to be careful.
I guarantee you they do. If you're going to fish gamakatsu bait, always have a band-aid in your boat.
And a pair of pliers.
Tell you one thing else it'll do. It will absolutely defy cold fronts. It will absolutely defy cold fronts. In other words, when it's like it is now, high blue sky and the wind blowing out north, for some reason, a bait like this is vibrating bait. They don't make any difference. They'll still bite it. One of the best baits you can fish, Charlie, when the barometric pressure gets high.
Is the key for fishing it in cold weather just slowing it down?
Not necessarily. I've seen them. I don't know. It just, you got to figure out what they want. Of course, that's the main thing with anything, any type of hard bait, is to figure out the presentation that they want on it. But, Tim, if I get this one now, I thought that was a lot better when they were.
These fish are healthy.
And they feel good.
They just smack it good, like that one.
One hit it?
Yeah, he's on.
He's a little better one.
This place is silly with fish, man.
No.
It's just one after another.
You know, Tim, the last time I saw this bait, it was a prototype and you only had one. What color you call this?
That is the Spro Fat Crank 20 and a bluegill. That's the fish catchingest lure I've ever tied on in my life. You know, we were just killing them on those Spro Ruku shads. But what I'd like to do, Charlie, all these new Spro products, let's mix it up and start using different baits.
Yeah, that'll be good.
See what the fish
kind of
like.
talk about each one of them and see what we do with it. All right.
But this Fat Crank 20 runs 2 foot deep, and it's got a unique wobble to it.
I'll tell you what it'll do. It'll catch them smallmouth.
Absolutely. Well, let's try it on these largemouth.
All right.
Now, the Ruku shad and our Spro dog, our new topwater lure, those are both Roland Martin signature lures. But what we've got tied on right now is the Fat Crank 20. That's our Charlie Ingram special.
That means those first two, they're them all-sun baits.
Yeah, they're all-sun. Rex has got 4 legs. And this is the first one you've got to fish with me, Charlie, but I swear every one of them is this good. Just depends on what you want, whether it's shellcracker, crappie, or giant largemouth. Great Southern Outdoors has got the lake for you.
They do have a great bunch of fish, the way it looks to me. It looks good.
Now you got to get Beck coming around the corner of that
Well, I didn't come around the corner. Well, I did, but I didn't. She said, I ain't come across there and that fish run up there and get it.
He came up and took it off of that log.
Bounced it off that first log and he come hit the second one and he got it. Boom.
He was committed. He was little, but he's mighty.
Them things make me nervous.
Trouble
Now, this bait here has got 2 number 4s on it, and they're really on the short axis, the short wheelbase. For you race car drivers out there, they're on the short wheelbase, which means you get a real good hookup. Yep.
Some eat it.
He ate it. And he got
Nice fish,
got the
Charlie.
rod away from. How you like that?
That is a nice fish, buddy.
I got him both hooked. That's the one thing I always do. Look before you do that little tournament flip, I call it.
Make sure they're hooked.
Make sure he's got both hooks in, and then you can do that. Otherwise, you better be getting down there and lipping.
Troy, I don't think there are 2 people in America that believe in this bait more than me and you. We've caught fish on them from Connecticut to Alabama and everywhere in between. We caught them in the fall. I caught them with you last year in the winter time.
Well, it will catch them in a lot of, when they're up shallow. And the good thing about it, the little fat crank 20 is a really good search bait. You find a lot of fish. It's not an ideal day to catch them.
From the casting deck is brought to you by Okuma Reels. Stop by your local sporting goods retailer and find out why Okuma is fast becoming the reel of choice for all serious bass fishermen. Okuma Fishing Tackle, technology for the future.
Today we have with us Robin Singer with Honda Marine, the outboard professor. And Robin, I guess about 85 or 90% of the dirt bikes that are out there now are running 4-stroke engines. How long ago did that happen?
Well, it all started back when they had the Off-Road Act, and pretty soon everything by 1998 had to be changed over. So you're right, where the 2-stroke was king, now the 4-stroke is, and even in the competitive level that you see them at all the rallies and motocross races.
Are we going to see the same thing happen in outboard engines?
We know it's already started, Charlie. When you look back and see what the industry's changed to, especially on the big engines, there's superchargers, turbocharging, there's an array of technology. At Honda, we're introducing what's the lean burn fuel feedback system for fuel economy. You'll be seeing the VTEC, which is the benchmark, 3-way cooling systems. Again, it's all there in the future, and 4-strokes are here to stay.
The environment is a very important thing to everyone. And to have somebody like Robin at Honda Marine thinking about the environment, and not only that, but he knows how to fish, that's a great asset. We're glad to have Robin Singer, the outboard professor with Honda Marine.
There's more action coming up. Stay tuned.
The new Humminbird 900 series will change the way you look at fishing. You get the extra dimension of 3D sonar, full chart plotting and GPS, and exclusive side imaging with a picture-like view of the bottom, all on an ultra-wide, high-definition display. The 900 series fishing system doesn't just perform on the water, it practically walks on it. Humminbird, simply, clearly better.
Charlie, my new Kistler rod has an extremely fast action for hook-setting power.
My Kistler rod has great balance for muscling those bass out of heavy cover.
Well, my new Smart Touch reel seat puts my finger in direct contact with a blank so I can feel the slightest tap.
My guides are light. They make longer, smoother casts, and they keep braiding line from cutting your guide.
Yeah? Well, my new exclusive hook hanger allows me to hang my hook on here without even taking the plastic off.
Hey, your rod's the same as mine. Kistler helium rods. They're lighter than air.
Get that rod, man.
This segment of Fishing University is brought to you by Ranger Boats. For a free Ranger brochure, call toll-free 800-373-BOAT or visit their website at rangerboats.com.
I'm going to get him now. I'm going to put my Carolina lunker sauce on. Hey, watch this.
Does it really make a difference, Charlie?
Makes a lot of difference. And I'll tell you why. Bass do feed, regardless of what people think, by smell. And in certain circumstances, they feed by smell a lot. And another thing it does, it takes away the human odor product. In high-pressured lakes like we have today with a lot of people fishing, if you're not fishing a good product like this Carolina lunker sauce on both your hard baits and your crankbaits, you're not going to.
You put it on crankbait?
We got a gel, right. They just put on crankbaits. That's what I caught one either while ago. I had that crankbait gel on there, but I didn't tell you.
Well, pass it on over then, sucker.
There you go, buddy. That is some good stuff, man. I'm telling you.
You just rub it right on your worm.
Yeah, just rub it on your worm.
You know what you did, though, wrong?
What's that?
You told me about it.
Oh. Well, you know how it is. Try to help some people all you can.
Because now, we're starting even.
What you got, man? Ain't no shell cracker.
No, it's not a shell cracker.
I told you to learn lunker sauce and chicken. You got him at bad
Don't
hooks.
jump. Don't jump.
Oh, you're all right.
That fish ain't coming off of that deep
where he
throat.
jumps anyway.
These just not coming off of it. Look at him wrap around that thing.
That's the best way
They're
to
just
get
hooked.
hooks
Watch
ever
this.
made. Yeah.
Watch this. Let him jump. Do anything he wants to. He can't get off of that hook.
Like I said, it doesn't really even need a barb on it.
There's just no way they can come back on that point and slide off.
Sometimes you can't even get them out. That's what my buddy Keith Pace said. He said the bad thing about the tournament takes 2 pair of pliers to unhook them.
That's better than the alternative, though, ain't it, Charles?
Yeah, that's right.
Got him, Charles. Come up out of there, fish.
You don't have to worry about him coming off that hook.
Nice little chunk.
Nice chunk.
I reckon he had a brother in there, do you? Good, because I wanted his mama.
See, Tammy, on this hook, you got just a little bit of a downturn right there. And what that does, it cams that hook in like this once it goes in there. You really can just file the barbs off, and it makes it easier to get them off. Of course, in tournaments, I don't do that. What you got, Tim? What you got, Tim?
Oh, Tim! Did you see that thing come out of the water?
No, I didn't see that. Did y'all see anything?
Oh!
Where you going?
Go. Going around Charlie. That's a lot
that
to go
takes
around.
a minute. Don't let him break the string.
I'm not. He's a big fat fish. Oh, he's coming around this way.
Turn around that Honda back there, man.
That's where he's going. Look at that Kistler play that fish, Charlie.
Look like what?
That rod play that fish.
Yeah, that Kistler doing a good job on that fish.
Hey, Tim, give Charlie the fish let him in.
Oh! Charlie, you gonna get him for me?
I got him.
He ain't coming off of that hook. As many times he jumped 3 foot out of the water.
Yeah, he's not coming off of it all.
Whew, great Southern Outdoors. Thank you.
Give me the pliers. I'm going to show you a trick. See how he's got it?
Oh, yeah.
Just turn it out like it came went in. See how I did that, Tim?
That fish ain't bled.
Grab the hook. He ain't bled it out. He ain't going to.
No, where's it? I can't see it. Got it.
You got it?
That boy, what you did? I would have taken that out through his mouth, Charlie. I probably would have bled that fish out. And
See, he didn't bleeding. He's not bleeding at all. No blood whatsoever.
You absolutely saved that fish. Great job, Charlie.
And all you do, technically, is just go under the gill and turn the hook. If your stomach hook like that, just turn the hook back the way it went in. Come out looking like this every time.
Whoa.
You save a lot of bait.
Is that a fish? Yeah. That gun fish.
What you got, Tim? Unbelievable.
We can't even shoot an opening, Charlie. Lay the rods down and these fish eat them.
Hand me that fish, man.
Here we go.
There's another one just like it. Because I know he ate it. No, he didn't. He's not bad. You notice a while ago that I was helping Tim land his fish, and I had just laid my rod down, and the only reason that fish bit wasn't because of movement of the worm, because I had put this lunker sauce on it. Pretty neat deal. The moral of that story is, when you help somebody land a fish, you're using lunker sauce, you better reel your bait.
You almost lost your rod and reel.
Something might get it. That's right. I wouldn't want to lose this.
The line wasn't taken off. Your rod was.
Today's equipment is brought to you by Gamakatsu. We didn't invent the fish hook, just the sharp ones.
Talk about the equipment we're using here today to catch these spro fish. We're using a 7-foot medium action Kistler LTA, the new magnesium light casting rod with a BS200 Akuma casting reel, using 14-pound test Trilene Sensation, and we're going to use a barrage of spro bait, which includes top waters and crankbaits and lipless crankbaits.
Scott Martin, 3 wins this year, and you just nailed down another one. How are you doing it?
Yeah, thanks. I tell you, it's just like my daddy used to say. He'd say, son, never give 100% when you can get by with 50.
The new Maxim Pro, tournament-proven performance with exclusive lift assist, cuts the weight of lifting your motor by 50%. Save your strength for what really counts. Maxim Pro, only from Minn Kota.
If you'd like to win some great fishing gear, go to fishingu.com and click on Gear Giveaway.
You know what's bad about this day, buddy?
What's that?
Is we ain't even started topwater yet.
We're going to do that in a minute.
My thumb's already sore from lipping fish.
You know what, I get close enough, I'll make a good shot. Look at them sons guns right on schooling, man.
Go out there and catch them.
We get a bite right here from that good shot.
And every one of these lures, we designed them just to cast like a bullet.
Oh.
He gave it that
He got
time.
me around the bush.
Oh, did you see him hit that thing?
He knocked feet off of that up, didn't he?
I don't think there's any paint left on it,
He
sir.
got me, man.
That's better fish than we thought. We saw him fooling around back in there.
It looked like a pretty good one. I don't know. I think he got me, though.
He hit like a good
No,
one.
he still got it. I got him. Get him off there, Tim.
Good Lord, what is that?
It's a bass with a bunch of moss on it. He's not that big, buddy. He wanted that bait, didn't he?
Hey, yeah, he jumped all over it, son.
Ooh, baby.
Look at that spro dog.
That was fun. That was nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that fish.
Mm-mm.
Come out of 6 inches of water. Whoosh. If you hadn't made
Man, I love it.
if you hadn't made a perfect cast, there's no way to catch that fish.
That's about as good a topwater bite you'll ever see on a largemouth.
Spro dog.
I hope y'all saw that.
Winner number 4. That's the 4th lure we fished today, and we smoked them on every one of them.
Golly, what a strike. Oh!
Did he come
man.
out?
Unbelievable.
Did he get on it?
Yeah. He just sucked it up.
Oh, look at him back there.
Oh, I know. There's a bunch of them up there. Good shot, man. Let's sit there. Let's say, ooh, boy, you see him boil on that thing? He got him. Got him. Oh, that's a good one, too, man.
I think I like this spro dog, buddy. Oh, I got to come around, sir.
Come on.
Nice.
I knew when it got, you don't leave down there and get him because you ain't got him but one hook.
I know it. He's a chunky
Butter,
top.
Tim.
Nice chunky topwater fish, man. I'm going to have a pair of pliers to get this.
Well, sports fans, that winds up another class on Fishing University. I want to thank our old fishing buddy here, Tim Norman, with Spro Lures for bringing us these great baits we use here today. We look forward to seeing you right here next week on Fishing University.
Fishing University has been brought to you by Solar Bat Sunglasses, Kistler Rods, and Ranger Boats. Closed captioning is provided by Fish Heads, face protection like you've never experienced before.
Oh! Yeah. You see that line jump when I dropped it in there?
He thumped it, son.
That's right, he got it.
That's 3 fish off of that 1 stick.
Oh, that's a pretty good one, deep throat, ain't it?